Music, a film by Sia, has officially hit theaters. Well, where I am, doesn't come out until February in the United States. But hey, I went and saw it, and it is basically all about a young girl who has a disability that loses her carer in her grandmother, and now her older sister, who has a bit of a history behind her, has to come back to look after her little sister. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I thought of this film. If you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I want to know. Make sure you smash that like button as well, and don't forget to subscribe. And you know what? Let's jump into this review.
Perfect.
What did I think of music? Look, music is a drama musical sort of film, and I'm not the biggest musical fan. I don't really like too many musicals. However though, I did quite enjoy this film. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy this film. This film was very enjoyable. And for some guy that doesn't like musicals that much, that's a very high compliment. Very, very high. I normally just turn my brain off and just like, oh, I don't want to even talk about these films. I don't even want to go see these films. But this one, you know what, absolutely loved it. Well, I wouldn't say I loved it, I liked it. I did like this film. So I'm gonna start off with the performances. I mean, you have to start off with the performances. The young girl, Maddie, who plays music, unfreaking believable. So good. She was absolutely so good playing music. I was just astounded how well she was like portraying this character and how well she acted it. It was fantastic. Obviously she's a dancer as well, and when the music stuff happens and she's dancing, absolutely phenomenal. The dancing can't even say the word. The dancing in this film, I can't speak. Why can't I speak? The dancing choreography in this movie was spectacular. Absolutely fantastic. The music was fantastic. All the performers in the music bit when they were doing the dancing and that were freaking absolutely spot on, perfect, beyond wild imagination. And that was awesome. Absolutely loved it. That was so good. But Maddie's performance in both the music and acting was phenomenal. Kate Hudson was fantastic as the older sister. She brought a very good performance in this in bringing out this character, this broken character that just absolutely did hit you in the feels. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It did hit you in the feels. And she brought that so well, and the way that she was able to portray a broken character was fantastic. And also, Odom Jr. was absolutely fantastic as well. He was brilliant. He brought a different character to the screen, and I really did like his character. And there's certain things you find out about his character in that, and his performance really gave me that emotional attachment to his character. And when you find out certain things about his character and that, it does hit you as well in the emotions, and you do feel for the guy. And which brings me to the characters. I thought the characters were great. I fell in love with the characters. I cared about all three of these major characters. And then there was another character as well that's on the side that is very more mysterious, and you're sort of like trying to work out what he is. And when certain things happen throughout the film, you're left in like the emotion as well to that character. So I thought the characters were executed quite well. They were executed quite well. And the story was great. I did enjoy the story as well. Seeing broken characters having to mature and take up new roles in their life to support others and see them go through the struggles was great. And that's what I really liked about this film. It showed the struggles and how hard it really was. And then showcasing from music's point of view, how she sees the world and how she goes into these little moments And that's when you see the film clips and stuff like that of the music. And then you see like, it's like a music video sort of thing. And that's how she sees the world. And that was awesome. It just took you off into like seeing her side, and then you go back to reality. And that was great as well. Now there is a few problems in this film as well. There is one moment that was so distracting in a particular scene where the camera was shaking. I don't know why it was, and it was like moving like this, and it was really off-putting. It was really off-putting, and I was kind of like, what, is it supposed to be moving? Because this seems like a shot that is supposed to be still. It's not an action scene or anything like that where you got shaky cam or you're running after people or anything like that. This is a still shot. Why is the camera moving this? And that to me was very distracting. It took me out of that scene. And so that scene to me, I didn't really get the full grasp of that scene, which was unfortunate. And that really did take away from the film as well. There is also other problems as well. I think the dialogue seemed a tad bit weak in certain scenes and certain moments where I think you could have given a bit more emotional impact, but the dialogue didn't really give you that. The performances were great, but it was just the dialogue didn't really get you that emotional attachment to make you go that extra step emotionally. And that, I was like wanting that, and I was waiting for it, and I was kind of like this dialogue, and you could see that Sia didn't really quite know how to capture that at that moment, capture the full emotion to really push you over the edge and make you cry and make you feel that sort of emotion. And I think, but that's to be given. It's like her, I think it's her first one that she's directed or something like that. So that's given. Like, that's gonna be something she's gonna learn moving forward, and I think she could improve on that. And that was the big thing that I think was lacking really much in this film. Really much. That doesn't even make any sense, does it? That's what was really lacking in this film, was just that extra bit of emotion to really get me into that scene and really push me into it to make me really feel the full impact. But unfortunately, it didn't quite get to that level. And I think this film is going to be for certain people. I don't know. If you like musicals, you're going to love this. You're absolutely going to love this film. If you like Sia, you're going to love this. There's a lot of her music in it as well. So I think it's more targeted towards the music people. But there is also that drama aspect as well, with a nice story, broken characters, being rebuilt, maturing, trying to overcome obstacles. Great. Performances were great as well. So I liked it. I'm not a musical guy, and I did like this film. I did like this film, so I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say as well. Let me know in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on music? Smash that like button as well, and don't forget to subscribe. I almost forgot to say that. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.